Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got some good news. I got almost all my parts in for the Colt. And to be honest with you, I thought I started the video and started putting this thing together, and I looked up and realized that I hadn't started the camera. Yeah. So anyway, I went ahead and I put the hand and the hammer on, just to show you that it's working. You need to look right here. You see the hand moving up and down with the hammer. I'm not going to start the video over. It's just, bear with me, folks. I've had a head cold for about 3 days now, and yeah. But anyway, we're going to continue on. This is the bolt. We're going to go ahead and put the bolt in. That slides right in there, and we're going to go ahead and put that screw in from that side. Finding an original screw kit for 100 and what would it be? This was made in 1855. So 1955 would be 100 years old. Yeah, it's for an old Colt. It was an adventure. It was a whole bunch of fun. And like a couple commenters said, where are you going to find that? Because all the kits that are out there are metric, and they're made for the reproductions, the Pieta and those other Italian-made reproduction Colt pistols. And for the most part, they're right. Finding those kits, the original kits, it's nearly impossible. I looked for months for this one, and I found it, believe it or not, in a shop out west. A gentleman that I had worked with years ago when I put together a 1917 Enfield rifle from parts, and he had the correct stock for an Enfield, a 1917 Enfield, and just on a whim I figured I'd give him a call and see if he would possibly have a screw kit for this old Colt. Sure enough, he did. And it's these screws are in excellent condition. It's like they were made maybe 20 years ago. They are they fit. Everything fits. They're not, the heads aren't boogered on them. Sometimes it's not what you know, who you know, and a little bit of luck. To be honest, I've got more into the parts for this gun than I have into the gun. Get these good and snug. Don't. Come on. There we go. Okay, now so the hammer spring is a bunch of fun. Am I in frame? Yeah, cool. If I go quiet for a minute, bear with me. There are a lot better YouTubers out there than I am. Let's put it that way. They are able to talk while they do things. I'm not one of those folks. I wish I were one of those folks, but I'm not. Gotta get that spring somewhat centered before I go cranking on that screw. There we go. Okay. Let's tighten this guy down. There it is. Outstanding. Okay, so it should cock. Half cock? Full cock. It should go outstanding. Yes. Very good. Okay, we're going to take a little drop of oil and put it on the roller, on the back of the hammer. You guys see how I'm applying this oil? You see this? That's all you need. You don't. Please don't over oil your guns. You should not be getting sprayed in the face with oil when you fire your gun. I'm going to say that again. You should not be getting sprayed in the face with oil when you fire your gun. It is that simple. Run those in. Good, good. Remember, right, this screw was missing. Oh, and I noticed the only part of this gun that isn't numbers matching. Hold on a minute. Okay, if you look right here, serial number is 42744. 42744. It's on the barrel, or not the barrel, the cylinder. And it used to be here, but it's gone. You can barely make out a 4 right there. But it's on the cylinder here. Right there. 42744. However, on the bottom of the butt of the pistol for this backstrap brass, right there, it's 170 or 171078 or 3. That's a 3. It's the only part that's a replacement on. It's not original to this gun. Disappointing, but I mean, there we are, right? So there is the frame of the gun done. We're going to set that aside. We're going to bring in the barrel, the 4 section. That goes there. Loading lever goes there. Like a glove. Okay, so there's that done. Cylinder. Now, these are Triso nipples. I picked these up from the Possible Shop. They're out of Roswell, New Mexico. Yeah, Area 51, Roswell, New Mexico. Take that as you will. But anyway, these are .225 by 32. Nipples made for the original Colt. Now somewhere, and for the life of me right now, folks, I can't remember what I did with it, but I have a nipple wrench for these. But we're just going to put them in a little bit over hand tight. And I'm not putting a ton of pressure on this pick to get these in. Just threading them in. Just threading them in. I should tell you, and I don't know if I want to admit this or not, but you know, never claimed to be the smartest guy. When I initially ordered the nipples for this, if you go on their website, the nipples for a Ruger and the nipples for a Colt are one number off from each other. One number. And guess who put the wrong number in the first time? Yeah, that would be me. I doed it. And they showed up, and they came in the bag, you know, and it had a label just like this one, except instead of saying Fitz Original Colt, it said Fitz Ruger. And the threads were different. Yeah, my bad. It's all on me. So I gave them a call. And the gentleman that answered the phone, who runs the business, was absolutely a great guy to deal with. And he's like, yeah, that mistakes happen. He says, I understand. He says, when you get them and they don't fit, just send them back. I'll swap them out. And I'm thinking to myself, that is excellent. Understanding, great customer service, great guy. I don't get paid to say that about them. It's just, you know, my experience with them. Possible Shop. His name is, I believe, is Don. Yep, Don. Great guy. Great customer service. Great attitude. Real people. If you need parts for your black powder gun, give them a holler. I mean, seriously, what's it going to hurt? And, you know, he doesn't know I'm giving him a plug. He doesn't, oh, look down in there, how nice and shiny they are. Anyway, he has no idea that I'm going to mention him in a video on YouTube. But, you know, there it is. So, what we're going to do here now on this, and you guys that are more familiar with these guns than I am are probably going to lose your mind. But here it is. I'm going to take a little bit of gun slick grease, and I'm going to give it just a little bit of a right there. I'm going to take it and I'm going to smear it around. And here. Give it just a little bit of lubrication. Not much. But there it is. Take this to half cock. When you take it to half cock, it recesses the bolt a little bit so that you can put the cylinder on. We're going to put that down. Oh, you know what? We're not. Leave that right there. Half cock. I'm going to put it on half cock. Now, I said that I got most of the parts, and what I'm waiting on is an original locking wedge. I have that came from a different supplier. I had to source that from a different place. So what I did is I went out and I made this one. Now, folks, I'm not going to leave this in the gun when it gets fired. It's not correct. It's just to get it together. So we put that in there like that. You just take, and this is from everything I've read. You don't seat these. You don't smoke them. Just tap them in. No hammer required. It's nice and flush on this side. And it seems to work very well. There we have it. The 1851 Navy. Zoom you guys out here a little bit. Here it is, together-ish. Work the hammer, she advances. Lockup's pretty good. Everything works. So hopefully, the next time you see this gun, and I've got a screw for this, I just didn't put it in because I don't have the correct wedge. Next time you guys see this gun, hopefully, it'll be at my friend's range, and we'll be loading it up. We're going to load it light with 9 grain of black powder. I know everybody loads the Pietas and that sort of stuff with 20 grains or 15 grains. This gun passed a Magnaflex for cracks, but that doesn't mean I trust it. So until it gets shot a few times with 9 grains, we're not going to load it any higher than that. And you can betcha the first time I shoot, this is going to have a string around the trigger, and we're going to be back under cover because it's just smarter. But there it is back together, folks. So she's got a screw kit, proper screw kit. It's got proper nipples. Like I said, it works. I'm very happy with that. And we're gonna see if she works. We're gonna run it. But that's all for now. You guys take care. See ya.